The defendant is facing two separate DUI cases, one from 2022 and another from 2023. The judge entered a not guilty plea in both cases and granted him personal recognizance bonds. But the judge made one thing absolutely clear: once he is released, he must report to community corrections within 24 hours to be placed on a scram alcohol monitoring tether. The judge warned him directly, if he fails to follow these instructions, his bond will be revoked and he will be brought back to jail.
People do not believe that any conflict exists to make a waiver for the avoidance of all doubt.
No, you're entitled to do that from wherever you have to. All right, I'm just letting you know. All right.
I feel more comfortable here.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Good morning. This is the public defender. The public defender likewise does not believe a conflict exists, but if one does, we also.
All right. And the court, for its part, also does not believe there's a conflict either in the Michigan court rules or the cases decided there. To the extent a conflict may exist, given the waivers, the court will consent to hear the matters. Court does call the case of People versus Gary Hall.
I just spelled this for the people. And these are both arraignments.
They're both arraignments. All right, Mr. Hall, can you state your name, please?
Gary Hall.
All right. Mr. Hall, there are two cases that I need to arraign you on with 3 different charges. All right, sir?
Okay.
Yeah. Starting in case 123-1380. Sir, that is a complaint that alleges that on or about December 11, 2022, location of I-94 near State Street, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Count 1 alleges that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
Yes, I do.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine plus court costs, community service, and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. The court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution, as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
On that complaint, count 2 alleges that you did operate a motor vehicle while you're at the same date, same time, and same location, that you did operate that motor vehicle while your driver's license was suspended, denied, and or revoked. Do you understand the nature of that charge?
Yes, I do.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days jail, $500 fine plus court costs, and your vehicle is subject to immobilization. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right. In the other case, 123-1472, that is a complaint that alleges that on or about March 30th, 2023, location of US 23 near Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Count 1, well, the single count on that complaint alleges that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated and lists this as a second offense. You understand the nature of that charge?
Yes, I do, sir.
That makes it a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail, a $200 to $1,000 fine plus court costs, community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution, as well as the cost of the emergency governmental services. You understand all of that, sir?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney on these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes?
Yes.
Right. So public defender cases.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Hall. We would waive any further reading. My client would stay in mute as to all charges in both cases. I would ask for an adjourned pre-trial date, and then also if Mr. Hall knows what his expected out date may be, if he maybe could comment on that.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea in both cases. Mr. Hall,
Yes.
do you know when you're going to get out of jail there?
It's the 27th on Thanksgiving.
You'll get out on the 27th?
Yes.
What kind of charge are you being held on?
It's a stalking charge. It's a misdemeanor. I got 90 days and 22 months probation. And a few
Got it.
other things too. I think I got to wear a GPS tether when I get out too for about 45 days.
Okay. So the 27th is when you're out?
Yes.
All right. I will adjourn this. When is my first date, December? I'll adjourn these matters to December 3rd, 2025, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. All right, sir?
Okay. So do I get out on the 27th? Or am I on a
Well,
hold here?
that's up. That sentence was imposed by Clare County, correct? Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have anything to do with whether or not you get out on the 27th.
Oh, that's my out date. I was just asking if I'm gonna be on a hold, because they're supposed to call Ann Arbor to see if I'm gonna be able to get out or not because of the misdemeanors.
Well, do you think if I set it for the 3rd, you're going to be able to get down here? Because otherwise, I'll put a hold on you and we'll come get you.
Well, I can be on Zoom. I can get on Zoom now. I said I couldn't get on Zoom before because I just moved out to Clare County. I didn't have Zoom because I didn't have Wi-Fi. And I got
Your Honor, if I
Wi-Fi
may-
now. I can get on Zoom, talk to you.
Mr. Hall, yep, Your Honor, I think he's just asking if he was receiving PR bonds in this case, which would be my.
Well, I know what he's asking.
Tension filled the courtroom as the judge addressed Gary Hall on 2 DUI cases. He was granted PR bonds, but only under strict conditions. Within 24 hours of release, he must report for an alcohol monitoring tether. The public defender clarified the holiday schedule, and the judge issued a final warning. If he doesn't follow every condition exactly, his bond will be changed and he will be taken back into custody.
Alleged BAC on these matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So one was 0.15/0.14. It's an older case. So it was not the intoxilizer, it was the data master. That one was a stop for speeding. The other is a 0.116 single vehicle crash.
And there was.
And then priors from 2016.
Got it. Okay, so on the case ending in 1308, I'll set his bond in the amount of $15,000 personal recognizance. Standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or any possession of any weapons. There is also to be no use of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I will indicate that you are to report to community corrections for placement on a scram tether unit on these matters. And then this one is adjourned out. On the other case ending in 1472, I will set his bond at a $25,000 personal recognizance bond. Standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapons. No use of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I will also sign a community corrections order placing you on the scram tether unit. You are to present yourself, which is you're going to have to get yourself down here because you're going to have to present yourself to community corrections for that tether. You're
Okay.
really to do that within 24 hours of your release. Understood?
So you're saying I have to bond out within 24 hours? Or, when I get released, you're saying when I get released?
When you get released, you've got
Okay.
personal recognizance on these cases. When you get released, you need to get yourself down to community corrections because from the time that you're released, you need to report within 24 hours.
Okay, so
And
if I can't get a PR bond, can I get out on the 27th so I can do that?
Mr. Hall, you have
I
a
just
PR
gave
bond.
you 2 PR bonds.
Okay,
Okay?
all right,
These cases will not be holding you.
okay. That's all I don't.
When you get out, you have to get down here to community corrections so that you can be placed on the scram tether unit.
I hear you. Okay. So as soon as I get out, do this. Okay. Now, I'm on probation here too when I do get released. So how does that gonna work, Your Honor?
Mr. Hall, when you get released, call the public defender's office, okay? Because I also believe you'll be released on a holiday and community corrections may be closed, so I need to further instruct you, okay? So definitely call the Washtenaw County Public Defender's Office, all right?
On the
And you
27th?
can
Or on Monday?
call me tomorrow. You can call me tomorrow would be great, or when you're released. But if you do not call me, still go to community corrections with the first business day after you're released.
To do this.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
Bond.
Thank you, Mr. Hall.
Thank
Are you gonna be able to do all of this, Mr. Hall?
What was that, Your Honor? I couldn't hear you.
Are you gonna be able to get all this done?
Can you repeat that, sir? I didn't hear you. Sir?
Are you going to be able to do what I told you to do?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise you. I'm gonna
Because
do it. I'm
if
gonna do
you
it.
don't, I'm just gonna change your bond and we'll bring you down.
I promise you I'm gonna do what you told me to do, sir. I promise. I promise.
Your Honor, not to complicate things, I do have a question. Is community corrections open the day after Thanksgiving?
I have no idea.
Holiday.
I don't think they are.
Okay. So yeah, Mr. Hall, call me as soon as you can at jail, all right?
All right, I promise I will. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. Appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor.
You know what I'm gonna do, because that's Thanksgiving holiday and it may not be open. I'm gonna also order that when you report to community corrections, they're to give you an EBT test, because I want to see if you've been drinking.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. We'll be in touch. Call me.
Thank you.